Who is Delorean Tide?
It's 5 sweaty dudes who play some hard rock and roll.
Basically, I know a bunch of dudes that like playing music.
We're a rock band from Sydney, together a couple of years.
Well, Delorean Tide is probably a beautiful thing we formed not long ago. Probably about 3 years ago when Rudy discovered me. I was having a shower and he asked me if I wanted to join the band, and after that it was history.
The whole concept of it started a few years ago. Ryan and I were writing and playing some acoustic shows. I took those songs that we wrote together and turned them into a fully fledged rock and roll band. We like to call it hard rock, but the truth of the matter is, what is hard rock?
It's rock, but it's all different types. It's a bit of punk, it's a bit of metal, it's a bit progressive, It's got like bits of everything,
Everyone in the band has come from a different background, if that makes sense. There's a rock background, there's a metal background, there's heavy metal background. So, it's all just comes together and yeah, I don't know, you don't really want to label it, it's pretty lame.
All our influences are completely different, and what we listen to is completely different from one another, or what we're actually influenced by is completely different from one another. But when we bring something together, we bring all those influences in, and it just creates something fresh, I suppose. It all starts acoustically, taking from the idea that if a song sounds good on an acoustic guitar, it will sound great as a full band. And that really, really comes down to just sitting at home and playing and playing and playing and playing and playing.
Basically, JJ and I will get together and we'll basically just share a few ideas. We might come up with some guitar riffs or a vocal line or certain melody or something like that, and we'll just work from there and then bring that to the band.
The guys will work out a riff, and I'll work out bass lines to that riff, and we'll go from there. Basically, it's a bit of a collective thing.
With the guys, obviously JJ or Rudy will put something together, show it to me. I'll just drum until we find the right beat.
Usually it's Julian or Rudy will bring an idea. They've worked on some vocals stuff with a bit of a guitar skeleton, something like that. They bring it to the table, and then we kind of work around that and refine it from there.
Oh, we all hate each other, but we pretend to like each other when we're together.
It's like a marriage,
It's like a marriage, definitely like a relationship. A very violent, toxic relationship.
Everyone gels very well. It's sort of like a family.
Nah, it is really, it's a cliche and whatnot. But yeah, it is very much like a marriage. It's like any sort of relationship. You have your ups and downs, you have your good times, you have your bad times. I guess, I don't want to use the term brotherhood, but that's the closest we can possibly be is like more than family.
We're so close that we like to look at each other's penises.
From its very inception, the Crown of Stars video clip was just an epic undertaking, something that I think we really never thought would be possible. For it to look as professional as it does, for it to be pulled off the way that it does, it's just nothing more, nothing less, should I say, than amazing.
think it turned out amazing. It's way better than I ever thought it would be.
No, it was really good. It was heaps of fun. Like, I'd do it again. Maybe not in winter.
It was freaking cold.
Probably one of the challenging points of my life, I'd say. It could have made us or broken us as far as I'm concerned. Like, I wasn't very happy on set. It was a little bit cold.
It was fucking freezing. Am I allowed to swear?
I still get flashbacks. It's like a fucking numb. The tour overseas is going to be Asia. We're heading over to Asia.
It'll take us up to the next level, which is what we need, where we need to be now. And, being in one country for too long is just not what we need. We need to get out there and start going international.
Can't wait to get overseas and basically start showing the rest of the world what we do.
It's something that we have been aiming for ever since all of us started playing music, to be able to get on a plane and go to another country to do what we do. Nothing could come close to that.
We've definitely got like an international sound, and we've got catchy songs that people are going to like, whether they fully understand the language or not. So, I think it's going to catch on.
Once we have that international tour under our belts, we can go anywhere and do anything we want. And I know every band or every second band out there would think the same thing. But I mean, all you have to look at is the evidence that within this band. I mean, if you break it down, look at the musical talent that we actually have and possess. From Rudy's ridiculously amazing guitar solos, to the Deez's beats, to our rock solid bassist who is like a metronome in timing, and to Ryan with his riffs. We're at that level now, we just don't have that accessibility to it. Coming off tour, will definitely be a lot more writing, a lot more recording, shooting more video clips, and pretty much just being as creative as we possibly can be.
Next direction is just getting our name out there and getting bigger shows, and I think that's kind of what everyone wants to do, just get out there and I suppose, make a living off it and get paid to do it.
Basically heading in a direction now that's clearer than ever, that we are heading towards what we've always wanted to do, and that's just be completely sustainable by the music that we want to play. And to be able to do that, instead of having to get up every single day and go to an office job or go to a job that we hate that's just a means to an end, that's the direction that we're headed in, is playing music not just for the love of it, but for it to become our livelihood.
Welcome.